And Pope Francis is currently meeting with the faithful at the San Francisco Church in the center of Quito. Our correspondent Liz Scherffius, she's there. She's been covering the Pope's visit since he arrived in Ecuador. Liz, I asked you at noon, what's the atmosphere there in Ecuador, a country with so many Catholic followers? Such a large portion of that country is Catholic. You said they were excited. What's the mood now as the country has seen the Pope's message?
Yes, Cody, Ecuador is filled with excitement right now with the Pope Francis' visit. We're here now in Independence Plaza, really in the heart of Quito's historic center. And I have to say that the city right now is a hub of excitement. Pope Francis is meeting right now with members of civil society in San Francisco Church, and people are lining the streets, hoping to catch a glimpse of Pope Francis as he makes his way from San Francisco Church to the Compañía Church. And that's where he will have a private tour this evening. The Compañía is the same church that John Paul II visited when he came to the country 30 years ago. And, this afternoon, after the papal mass was held at the Bicentenario Park, Pope Francis met with members of the academic community at the Catholic University of Ecuador. And in his message, it's important to point out that he stressed the importance of education to be able to transform societies. He also talked about social justice and spoke of the world we live in. He used the example that if somebody who dies of cold and hunger, that they do not make the news. But if somebody who possesses great capital, if their pockets are touched, then they make the headlines. He also spoke of the need to protect the environment and link poverty with environmental disaster. Tomorrow it is planned that Pope Francis will visit a home for the elderly and will then go to the El Quinche sanctuary to meet with members of the clergy and other members of the religious community before heading for Bolivia at noon. It seems like right now people are heading to the streets around the Independence Plaza, that Pope Francis is about to leave the San Francisco Church, or may have already left. But people are clapping, and this is a plaza filled with happiness and excitement right now, Cody.
All right, Liz Scherffius making up our team coverage of what is a historic visit for the world's first Latin American Pope to Spanish-speaking Latin America. His first trip there. Of course, we will have continuing coverage as the Pope also visits Bolivia and Paraguay. And we move